When I went out there, of course, it was just an open field. And I felt, gee, this is my first year here, but asked for something, so I asked for a scoreboard, which they put up. So that was the extent of the field, and I said, gee, we've got to get some stands because we started to winning, and so we were starting to get fans to come. Finally, they said, okay, we'll put a fence around it, and so we started to charge admission. We were the first ones. Well, at that time, there was one side of the football stadium was wood bleachers, and they were having trouble with the bleachers, and so those bleachers were shifted over to the soccer field. So they were going to put up an 8-foot press box. I said, no. I said, I don't want an 8-foot press box. That's not going to do it. We need about 40 feet. So I went to the local community. I got a contractor. I got a local fellow, Bob Gillard, to donate all of the materials. And I got the Friends Club to physically carry the wood up, nail the boards together, carry the trash lumber down. All summer we did that.
The program ramped up from 1969 till 1981 when they finally did get the national championship. And they were awfully close in 3 other instances before that. I think 74, 76, and then 1980. 80 was probably the best team of all.
We had room for press, we had room for, the athletic director had a room, the coach had a room. I used to entertain people there, the people who gave. And I went to our own dining hall to get an ice box. And so, you know, we scrounged here or there, and it worked out pretty good. In a sense, yeah, it was my baby. I was so proud of it.
Just a lot of history on that field. For me, it's going back to the 90s, being a player that was recruited. Right off the bat, the stadium was what sold me. You know, it was a soccer atmosphere. They filled the stadium. It was just a really iconic feature in the Northeast.
When Coach Morrone put the stadium up, it was state-of-the-art. No other soccer programs had facilities like that. Everyone else saw what he was doing, and they copied him, and they bettered him. And there are some better facilities out there right now.
As I went through the recruiting process and visited a lot of different schools, you saw how special and unique Morrone Stadium was for that time period, to have a stadium that was enclosed by bleachers on 4 sides, and to walk into that environment, especially, you know, night games or tournament games, and to have the energy and thousands of fans coming out to watch you play. I don't think there were too many places in the country that had that, so for sure that's something that was special.
When I was playing at Southern Connecticut, it was the best. I'd come up on a Sunday in front of 8,000, 9,000 people, you know, and people will tell you the crowds were great because, you know, football and the 2 basketballs weren't quite off and running yet, and there's truth to that, but there's also truth to the hard work Coach put in. No one had a stadium like that. There was nothing like Soccer Sunday in America. Top players came to play here because of the environment and the culture that was created by Coach Morrone. I think we've tried to manage that in Morrone Stadium now, but, you know, we've lost seating, we have problems with equipment there. You know, it's time to upgrade the stadium, frankly, to the level of the men and women's program.